What else there underneath? We do not know, but there is something there, right? That's the point that Ibn Mas'ud mentioned in a very golden quote regarding this issue. And he makes, we call it uslub hasr wa qasr. He said, إِنَّمَا الْعِلْمُ الْخَشْيَةِ, that indeed, or verily, knowledge means khashya. Khashya means, in general, I couldn't find a proper translation for it in English. Khashya, if we want to say fear, it's not the right translation, because we have in Arabic khawf. Khawf means that to fear something, okay? But we have khashya. Khashya is a bit different, highest level, okay? Khashya means, according to the ulama, they mention that the khashya means that to know whom you are afraid of or you fear from. So you have knowledge, okay? This is the first difference between khashya and khawf, okay? For example, the child can fear, okay? Maybe he fears from an idiot, right? He fears from him. The child fears from an idiot, okay? But you do not fear from an idiot, for example, or a person that is very weak, but he is making some issues that may be a little bit strange. Because you know that you can control him anytime, right? So the point is, the child doesn't have knowledge regarding the person that is making strange things in front of him. So this is why we said that the child fears this person, okay? And the child doesn't have khashya toward Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because he doesn't know about Allah. He hasn't got the knowledge, okay? Khashya means that to know someone and to know really that he is, for example, technically qualified. For example, if you are going to an interview and there is a committee, and you are sure that they are going to ask you, okay, from the technical point of view. In that case, you have fear, khashya or khawf? Khashya, because you know that they know well about you, and they are going to ask you everything that you have and showed in your CV, for example. Okay? And the second difference between khawf and khashya is that maybe khashya will not take place unless really whom you are fearing from is really mighty, like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But khawf, no, it can be a weak person because of the weakness inside you. Okay? So if we say that we have weak person and weaker person, so the weaker person will fear from the weak person, but both of them are weak. Okay? So this is the point regarding the al-khashya wal-khawf. Anyway, let's go back to what Ibn Mas'ud said regarding this. He said, إِنَّمَا الْعِلْمُ الْخَشْيَةِ. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned that إِنَّمَا يَخْشَى اللَّهَ مِنْ عِبَادِهِ الْعُلَمَاءِ. That indeed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the people who are fearing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are the knowledgeable people. Okay? So this is the meaning. If the knowledge that you are going to have is not going to get you closer to your God and to make you believe more in your God, in that case, it is not that important. And again, if you are going to make it for your living, for example, you want to have a kind of knowledge in order to find a job and then to live with millions of people living. It's okay, as long also you are putting in your mind that it is for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You want to be a good Muslim. You do not want to be a jobless person. So in the same point that you want to be a person that is viewed in your society as a person with having a job and having a family, that's at least a niyyah for you. Okay? So this is regarding this issue. There is one thing, if you did it, you are going to have a cure from this disease in general. Okay? Now we are building another brick in this wall, which is Zakatul Ilm. The Zakatul Ilm, the charity of knowledge in general. Anyone knows what is the meaning of the charity of knowledge? Zakatul Ilm? Zakatul Ilm. Transmit. Okay, this is one part. You're right. That's right, but this is one part. We have 4 different parts. Yes, this is okay. I think this is like what our sister here, sharing the knowledge. The ulama mentioned about Zakatul Ilm 4 things regarding it. So zakat al-ilm, you understand the meaning. Zakat means that to give something that you've got, like money for example, but here it's ilm, not money, to other people. But the point here, they put 4 different points. The first one is nashr al-ilm, disseminating the knowledge, sharing this knowledge that you've got. This is number 1. Number 2, al-amal bihi, to work upon it. We're talking about religious knowledge. And also if you are the dunya knowledge or life knowledge, if you are an engineer or a physician or teacher or whatever, you should work upon what you are having. Okay? It's not supposedly that you are a doctor, for example, at the hospital, and you are not working upon what you are doing, right? You should at least go and do what you know. Okay? This is number 2. Number 3, as-sad'u bil-haqq, that to say the truth. We're talking about religious knowledge here. And it's also, you can link it with the earthly knowledge. Sadr al-haq, sometimes in some era, that you will find that, like, do you know Galileo, I remember that he was against the church regarding the, who is the center, or what is the center of the universe, right? Earth or sun, right? Here, the scientist, or Galileo at least, he mentioned that he is giving what we call it sadr al-haq here. He believed in something, and he's saying it. And the church saying, no, this is not right. What you are saying is not right. At this particular point, this is considered to be sadr al-haq. Okay? Important point also, which is related to the religious knowledge. That لا يجوز تأخير البيان عن وقت الحاجة. This is what the ulama is mentioning regarding this. لا يجوز تأخير البيان عن وقت الحاجة. It is not allowed for you to say the right thing in the time where it is not needed anymore. Do you understand this? I mean that a person is going to kill another person, and you are afraid from the killer, for example. So you are staying away. Okay? And he is about to kill him, and you didn't say any words. And after killing, you said to him, this is haram, this is not right. So this is not right. لا يجوز تأخير. If you are the only person that should say it at this time, then لا يجوز تأخير البيان عن وقت الحاجة. You should say it. You should, as we said here, الصدر والحق, to say the truth. Okay? And the last one is الأمر بالمعروف والنهي عن المنكر. Put it in your note. الأمر بالمعروف والنهي عن المنكر is a highly matured approach of Islam compared to the Western civilization. Okay? Put it as a note in your notes. الأمر بالمعروف والنهي عن المنكر. Adjoining good and forbidding evil is considered to be one of the highly matured approach to have healthy society. Okay? And I'm going to talk about it, inshallah, about this issue, inshallah, in our classes, regarding all the diseases that we're having in our societies or in the societies nowadays, like homosexuality and so on. These kind of issues is going to be addressed well under the Amr al-Ma'ruf and Nahy al-Munkar. And you will find that how the Muslim society, the utopian one, okay, the utopian one, the theoretical one, not the practical one that we've got or we have right now, okay? Because we do not have the theory, we do not have the ideal, the role model for Muslim country nowadays. But always we are dreaming of this, inshallah, it will happen. But anyway, for the time being, we have the theoretical utopian city of Islam or Islamic country, okay, which I'm talking about, which is something that is really, if it has been implemented, the rulings, if really it's highly accepted and executed, you will find a better place for living for the entire human being, not only for the Muslim, for the entire human being. Okay, this is why most of the ulama, they said that. They said الإسلام يصلح لكل زمان ومكان. This is in Arabic. But actually, another Ibn Uthaymeen, he mentioned about this. He said a very, very intuitive quote. He said that الزمان والمكان لا يصلح إلا بالإسلام. Means that the time and the place will not go straight forward